Greetings and welcome to this Abiotic Factor devlog on this, the eve of our launch of Dark Energy. This is Chris.
And I'm Jeff Keane. I'm known to the gamers as Zag, creator of a little-known, poorly written game called Detour, intellectual mastermind behind the social deception game, Unfortunate Spaceman, 30 under 30, no chance I'm 34, winner of 0 BAFTA awards, and more importantly, scientific super genius behind the game Abiotic Factor. And some say there are games which I have not yet made. Anyway, Dark Energy is now released, and we're heading into the reactors.
And the reactors are what?
The reactors is the new area you can now reach if you've made it through the hydro plant. If not, keep going, you're great. We aren't going to go into any detail on the reactors, but we're going to keep showing you some of the footage. Infer what you will.
Though, hold on. Who are those spooky magic people in the footage? What's happening? They're magic in game now?
It's not magic. It's just science you haven't figured out yet. You're a scientist. Get it together, Chris. A new faction is taking back control of the facility, or at least attempting to. The gatekeepers will not let anything stand in the way of that. Not even you little nerd.
Boy, the reactors are sure looking like a spooky place. I wish I could bring a cute little friend along.
Oh, Chris, have we got the thing for you?
Scared.
Sorry, the skink. There's a new IS abound, and I'm sure you can throw a little net on that guy and take him home with you. Should we talk about hard light tech?
Zag, light is not hard. I felt like the other day when I totally went outside and touched grass.
Okay, you don't have to lie to people to sound cool. Listen, hard light is different than light, okay? Hard light is light that's hard and can be used to deflect bullets, use as a bridge.
Oh.
You could have a shield, you could shoot one way through and not the other way. I mean, there's some cool stuff being added through this hard light tech.
Things keep spawning in areas I like to farm, and I'm so tired of clearing them out all the time. What can I do about that?
Oh, well, have we got a thing for... I keep starting every section like this. Listen, you can craft spawn inhibitors, and these inhibit certain types of spawns. You don't like pests? Get a pest inhibitor. Inhibit those pests.
Goodness.
Have I said inhibit enough?
Maybe. Since the throwing knives update, I've gotten very into chucking stuff at people's heads. Is there more stuff I can chuck at people's heads?
That's why you were throwing stuff at me the other day.
Yeah.
So there are several new grenade types. There's a laser grenade, which is actually a reusable little guy. You can charge him up and toss him and he's zip zip. There's also the redaction grenade, which takes a lot of supplies to make. But boy, is it, I mean, just look at that thing. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of complaints about griefing. Oh, it's gonna be rough.
Just maintain a safe distance. Unlike what I did when trying to get footage of it.
Oh, there she goes.
I've noticed that a certain antiverse has expanded, and it is looking pretty Exor themed. Are we getting more to do with them?
Technically, the antiverse didn't expand. We just found a new location. Are you making fun of me?
No. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Don't fire me.
Down below the dam of Hydro Plant is a place called Power Services. In here, a portal has gone a little skibbly wonkus, I believe is the term. Did you just laugh at skibbly wonkus?
No.
I'm trying to tell people about the game. You know what? They'll figure it out themselves. Let's move on.
Tell them about the weapons.
We noticed everybody really likes the Exor. And I mean...
They really like the Exor.
Christopher. There's a few new Exor weapons in the game, as well as some Exor armor. We're not going to tell you what it does. The footage might give some of that away. Close your eyes if you don't want spoilers. We're really not going to tell you about anything in this update, because it's just so dang cool that we want you to experience it for the first time as you get in there. But you can see a lot going on in the background, and let's keep going, shall we? You know what? Actually, I'm bored of this. Let's go play Core Keeper.
Oh no, Core Keeper!
Yeah. Mining, doing a little, making... Chris, where'd all the iron go?
Okay.
Chris, why'd you take the iron?
Made my house so pretty.
Chris, we needed that to build the armor.
We need a pretty house.
This game's got too many larvae in it anyway. I'm going back to ABF. Chris, what the hell was that?
What?
If you head on into the old mines, and if you're running, if you're heading through about the manufacturing tier of the game, you're gonna run into an area-appropriate challenge. Something a little, let's call it a little gift from our friends over at Pugstorm and Fireshine. Yeah, that's right, Core Keeper crossover, baby.
Baby!
And maybe, just maybe, Core Keeper is getting a little something. We'll see. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? We'll see. Okay.
You know what's unfair? That there aren't any pros to carrying around highly irradiated items. It's all cons. Why is it all gotta be a bad thing?
Because it's radioactive radiation. It's gamma radiation. Gamma? What the hell's radiation? Why don't we know anything about science? What's types of Radiation. Hold on, we gotta wait. Radiation information. Anyway, it's pretty dangerous. That's why, Chris.
So?
Well, if you get the reactor armor, maybe you can mitigate some of that radiation, also have armor, and you might even have a special little bonus regarding radiation.
Rockets!
What?
Rockets!
What?
As the areas we're descending into are getting more vast, I'm getting way more into long-ranged weapons, and I would love to know, are there any that really pack a punch against those mystic mercenaries down there?
That sounded very, very normal. Yeah, there's gonna be the big booms. No? No good? You don't like the big booms, Chris?
Hey, Zach!
Yo, what's up?
Kylie says hi.
Like literally or just?
Yeah, like literally. She actually said hi.
I'll believe it when I see it.
So we've opened up a bunch of new areas, but have we gone back and expanded on any of the earlier sections of the game?
Yeah, as you notice with the encroachment upon the mines, you might also know that we are going back and modifying some other places you've been. To farm loot or, I don't know, process some corn maybe?
Process corn? Where do you process corn?
I think I've said too much already.
Speaking of going back to other areas, my inventory is now, I want to say like 90% personal teleporters. Help!
Hey, so everyone doing that, you're gonna love teleporter pads because they just mean you don't have to do that anymore. So enjoy having your slots back in your inventory.
Inventory space?
Well, you're not gonna have, you're still a hoarder, so.
Luckily, we got a bigger backpack.
That's true. Give me that pocket dimension.
Bag of holding more stuff.
Exactly. There's also a couple other backpacks. You know, something we didn't mention in your notes here, Chris. I noticed you didn't really do a thorough job
the
here.
jump pack!
There's exactly. Okay, well, you know what? Let's not tell them any more about that. Let's just leave it at that.
Nick Shade, why?
You want to plant the Nix shade?
Yeah!
Oh, well, good freaking news.
Oh, that's fun.
Sometimes when you're working on a big update, you put stuff in, and then you like gotta kind of make sure it doesn't end up in a hotfix, and sometimes we slip, and whoopsies.
Sometimes you get a super special little secret surprise in your hotfix. And speaking of special secret little surprises, there's more secret little locked chests around.
Yeah, they got some stuff in them too. They got some good stuff.
Good stuff? Is good?
Oh yeah.
Is stuff good?
They'll be. Hey Chris.
Yes, Zach?
We got in this little thing where you can change your main menu background now, in case so you don't want to look at that elevator for the rest of your life.
We did! You know how I knew that?
How?
As I made them. I'm a real dev now, Papa. Papa, I'm a real dev. Papa, why are you looking at me with your eyes?
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Hey Zach, what day of the week is it?
I think it was Monday when we recorded this.
Marion Monday?
Marion Monday? What is that?
Marion Monday, when all the kids gather around because Marion comes to town, trading his trinkets.
Oh. If you put down a symphonous scarecrow, you can actually lure Marion to your base. He'll come around 2 times a week, I think. Definitely on Mondays. We have more traders planned in the future, but for now, Marion will do.
Now, with the traders that did exist that had those trading boxes in front of them, now you just talk to them and select trade, and there's an actual menu that pops up.
Is that all that's in this update?
No, not by a long shot.
Not at all. Let's go quickly down the list. Quality of life improvements across the board. We've fixed a ton of stuff. We've fixed a bunch of bugs. We fixed a bunch of things people were annoyed by. You can now middle click mouse 3 to favorite slots. We've tuned up some of the recipes so you don't have to use lenses as much. We've added more sources for certain types of loot. We've done a lot of...
Got new recipes in. Got new fish. Got new bone show stuff.
You can make it a little, crunchy crystal. We did a little bit of save upgrading, so your save will have to upgrade, but that should all be pretty automated. You just click a little button, it's good to go.
Don't have to start a new playthrough. Your old save file should update with this just fine.
We also switched the networking over to a more general system, so everything should be pretty much the same. You can still invite friends through Steam and everything else. We're just prepping for some future stuff. Who knows what that is? I mean, there's been AI changes to soldiers. They're a lot smarter now because, we have more types of enemies in the game like that. There's a rat with a gosh dang rocket launcher.
Give a rat a gun.
There are about a gazillion other things, but I can't sit here and list them because I have to go write the patch notes. And that's where you're gonna find all the actual information, like the detailed nitty-gritty, blah, blah, blah. Thanks so much for coming along this adventure with us. We are having a blast making this game. We've got a lot more we want to do before 1.0, which is the next update will be 1.0. But I guarantee you, we got a lot more in the barrel.
Well, thank you, Zag, creator of a little-known, poorly written game called Detour, intellectual mastermind behind the social deception game Unfortunate Spaceman, 30 under 30, no chance, he's 34. Winner of 0 BAFTA awards, and most importantly, scientific super genius behind the game Abiotic Factor, and some say there are other games which he has not yet made.
That's the last time we're doing that bit, by the way.
Can you tell I introduced him to a new podcast? Maybe!
It's pretty good.
Well, that does it for this Abiotic Factor devlog. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for checking out Dark Energy. I've got the patch notes linked down below in the description if you want to see them. We'll probably put out some hot fixes after this. Let us know how you like it. All that good jazz stuff. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the reactors. Bye.
I think some gatekeepers are friends, some are enemies, and some might even be frenemies. You know who you should really watch out for?
Hank?
Hank.
I'm a little worried about him.
He'll be alright. He'll be alright.